Hello everyone and welcome back to another Metalstorm video. Now this is part 2 of the KF-21 review, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to fly the KF-21 in TDM, air superiority, and the priority target. Here we have Team Deathmatch on Crimson Canyon, so I'm just going to show you guys the strategy I use for TDM. Here we have a 4v4, so 4 real players on each team with 1 bot. So at the beginning of the match, what you want to do is gain some altitude. You want to play almost like an interceptor. You go up and you want to punish any enemies that you see out in the open or at a higher altitude, away from cover. You want to pick off those enemies if you can find any. Like I said in the previous video, you want to get into the habit of using the missiles on your drone first and then switching to defensive mode. If you notice that you're flying into a contested area and you aren't able to achieve a kill, then you want to disengage immediately. You don't have to go in, you don't have to force yourself to get a kill if it doesn't seem likely. Disengage, reset, and then you can set up again to sling more missiles. Once you've used most or all of your radar missiles, then you can switch to your IRs and then join the furball. I didn't notice that Su-25 was above and almost went head on there. Luckily I avoided those missiles. I come around on the flank of this F-100, but I didn't do enough damage to take him out. And since the Su-25 was still in the middle, I decided to disengage instead of turn with the F-100. Here I come around and I lock up the Su-25 here, fire a missile and break away, because I do not want to go for that head on. I deal some damage to him there and then I re-engage. And now I can go for the kill. He was low enough that I could confidently take that head on. And that was the drone's defensive mode in action. It took that missile hit for me, allowing me to take that head on with the Gripen without taking any significant damage. And that's one of the things that makes this jet so powerful. The drone really helps you to stay alive. Even just taking a single missile hit for you, it really improves your survivability. Right here what I'm doing is I'm watching the minimap and seeing which enemies are funneling to our side. So like I said at the start of the video, you want to use your radar missiles to punish any enemies that you catch out in the open. And the gun on the KF-21 is very powerful as well, but you got to remember that it has a spin-up time. So you want to pre-fire when you're going for a close range engagement. And there we go, we've won the match. What I was going to do at the end there was gain some altitude and sling some more missiles, but the match was already over. Alright, now that I've shown you guys how to fly the KF-21 in TDM, let's move on to air superiority. I decided not to wait for the match rotation to switch to air superiority, so I'm just gonna bring up a custom match here and show you guys the strategy that I use for air superiority on the KF-21. Alright, now the tactic here is pretty straightforward, and you can reuse some of what I said for TDM, where you go up and pick out some targets that are out in the open. If you can eliminate some of them before they even get to the point, that's better for you because it's less pressure. The KF-21 is very fast and you have survivability on your side, so what I do is I try to make my way towards the enemy point, or if my teammates need that extra support at B, then I will turn around and help them out there. Similarly to how you would fly a heavy fighter, you can bounce between the points and fill in the gaps where needed. So if you notice a lot of enemies are going towards the home point, you can head there, provide some pressure there. If a lot of them are heading towards B, then you go to B, etc, etc. You have a very powerful loadout, you have the speed, and you have the survivability. So you want to use all of that to your advantage and provide pressure at all of the points. One thing I want to point out is that if you run out of missiles and your drone respawns, you also regain 2 radar missiles with the drone. So you can swap to ammo mode and use those 2 radar missiles and swap back to defensive. As long as you keep getting kills or earning points, it recharges your drone faster, and that allows you to stay in the fight longer so you don't have to fly over to a rearm. I notice some of my teammates are coming over here to C, so I head towards B to secure the point. And that's one thing that you guys should practice as well, is being aware of where your teammates are. So if you notice that they're going towards a point, you don't have to go over there as well, unless they really do need the support. All of you don't need to be at a single point when you could be providing pressure elsewhere. What I'm doing here is I'm just scanning the horizon to see if I can pick off any enemies before they get over here. Once I've used my radar missiles, I prioritize capturing the points again. And there we go, we've won. Of course, against real players, it's going to be a lot more difficult, but the strategy holds true regardless. That is, if you have good teammates to support you. But anyway, let's move on to priority target. Here we have a 4v4, but basically what we're going to do is combine the strategies that I used in TDM and air superiority. So for a quick summary, what you're going to do is use your speed to your advantage to get to the point first. On your way there, you can try to eliminate any enemies that you see out in the open. And once you get close enough, you can switch to your IRs, help you deal with any runners that might have gotten to the point first. Use your remaining speed to disengage and bring the point back to your side. That's pretty much it. You're going to rinse and repeat that strategy. I'm not going to be doing much commentary after this, so I'll just add some music while you guys watch how this match turns out.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give me no break. Police now give me no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give me no breaks. Well, hey, bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude.
And there you have it. That's the strategy for priority target. And this is why I say the KF-21 is one of the best jets to fly in priority target. It has the performance, the firepower, the loadout, the survivability, everything that you need for priority target. Of course, there are some jets that perform better in certain aspects. For example, the F-22 is a lot faster and it has stealth. But I do think the KF-21 is a very strong contender. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe to support the channel. Until next time, bye.